Hello, everyone. My name is Grace Preston, and I am a lecturer at Texas State University. Today, I want to share a project that I conceived with a group of my undergraduate design students. Our project challenges the idea that drawing is a solitary activity and explores how drawing together could potentially build social connections. The story begins in 2022, a year after our campus returned to in-person learning post-COVID. Although life was back to normal, students confided in me that they still struggled with anxiety and loneliness. In my introductory design classes, students seemed to struggle connecting with classmates and were hesitant to engage in group discussions. In an effort to cheer them up, I assigned this exercise in which students drew on a pair of shoes with colored Sharpies. Everyone contributed a daily struggle or joy from the week, sharing a small piece of their life outside the classroom. The exercise was a big hit, and I was inspired to expand the seed of an idea into a larger project. With the goal of exploring how drawing together could foster connections between design students, I founded the Center for Drawn Togetherness. This conceptual frame was influenced by other centers founded by designers that create space for dialogue and activity around a subject, such as the Center for Liberatory Practice in Poetry, the Center for Abandoned Letterhead, and the Center for Land Use Interpretation. Like all of these projects, I wanted the Center for Drawn Togetherness to exist both as a conceptual entity and as a physical space. I pictured a series of events happening under this name, which all use collaborative drawing to rebuild the camaraderie that students had been missing in an online learning environment. The first thing the center would need was a slate of activities, so I started recruiting interested undergraduate design students to help me determine what events the center should facilitate. I told my current students about the project, advertised it on social media, and hung up flyers around the art building. This newly formed drawing board of directors met regularly to plan events that would take place throughout the semester. I led planning sessions with the guidance of Sasha Costanza-Chalk's Principles of Design Justice as laid out in their 2020 book, Design Justice. Costanza-Chalk emphasizes that communities should co-lead and control design processes that are meant to benefit them. I focused on the idea of community control in our meetings, introducing students to the fundamentals of participatory design and encouraging them to take ownership of the events we were planning. Since I was concurrently teaching many of my collaborators, these sessions also challenged the traditional roles of teacher and student, proposing that we could operate as equals. The students and I conceptualized a series of 3 interlocking illustration events. In the first workshop, participants would design a currency for the center and learn how to print it on the risograph. In the second event, participants could earn this currency by playing in a drawing concert in which they responded to daily collaborative drawing prompts. In the final event, participants could spend currency in a student-run illustration pop-up shop. All these events were housed in a gallery on campus that also functioned as a gathering space for the length of the exhibition. In the spirit of design justice, collaborators plan to facilitate all these events and take the lead in advertising them to fellow students. While my collaborators focused on advertising the events, I took the lead on designing the exhibition space itself. Taking my cue from the center's name, I created a space that combined the whimsy of hand drawing with the idea of an institutional headquarters. The exhibition featured drawn furniture, a manned help desk, and a printed schedule of events. The first event the center hosted was the money-making workshop. Students were assigned partners and worked together to create a hand-drawn currency for the center that was printed on the risograph. Prompts were given at regular intervals to walk students through the thought process of designing a currency and to encourage them to get to know each other while they worked. Possibly the highlight of the exhibition was the drawing concert, where students could earn currency by completing a drawing on the wall of the exhibition with a partner or group. New prompts were provided every day inside the exhibition, which all asked participants to work together in different ways to complete the drawing. The last event was the pop-up shop, which was housed on a rolling library cart to match the institutional headquarters theme. Collaborators helped me advertise the open call for student work, which was collected before and throughout the exhibition. All items could be purchased with center currency. Also for sale were these souvenir mugs that student collaborators designed for the exhibition. The mugs combined a drawing from each student with hand lettering from me to commemorate our planning process in a concrete way. One of the mugs was used to hold prompts for the drawing concert, and the rest were available to be purchased with currency. Student collaborators were integral to all the events. They took on leadership roles in the money-making workshop, advertised the open call for the pop-up shop, and gave instructions to participants during the drawing concert. My favorite collaboration happened the evening before the exhibition, when we worked together to hand draw the title of the exhibition inside the space. We were excited by the unexpected ways that the campus community embraced the project. Professors participated in the money-making workshop alongside students, monitors for the gallery space volunteered to hand out prompts for the drawing concert, and student workers in the art and design office adopted some of the drawn props after the exhibition ended. The project received positive feedback, which was gathered through surveys after the events concluded. Students reported that they enjoyed building their design skills in a non-competitive environment and collaborating with others in the program. Several comments credited the prompts with helping them overcome shyness and feel more confident meeting new people. The center plans to use this feedback to develop new projects this semester. We will continue to investigate how in-person drawing events could potentially promote a stronger sense of camaraderie in the design department, propose more collaborative relationships between teachers and students, and encourage young designers to feel ownership over their educational experience. Before ending, I want to spotlight my drawing board of directors who are all listed here. They're instrumental to the project and it would not have happened without them. My contact info is listed as well if you want to chat more about the project. Thank you.